Okay.
Friends and family, here at Oakland Cemetery. We're over here at Section 1 at the gravesite of Robert Kautz, is the way that the name is pronounced. So when it comes to raising resetting stones, a couple of things. The intention is good. A lot of volunteers come out. We're volunteers ourselves here, Mr. Harmon and I, as well as a lot of people that you may see in the videos. When you're considering resetting a stone, one is if there's a property owner or a cemetery owner, talk to them about resetting stones. One of the other things you want to consider is that if the stone poses a safety issue, one of the videos that you just saw, basically if you had two bronze pins that were pointing up and the foundation was offset, it was perfectly fine, or someone may have got justification to bend those pins down in order to, until the headstone was reset. In this case here, so one, if there's a safety issue, the other thing is consult with the cemetery. Like we did mention, this was an abandoned cemetery, so we do our best to mainly mitigate the safety issues. With Mr. Robert Kraus, it's pretty unique. We actually ran into the family members, and we kind of mentioned what we did here as volunteers. In fact, we were resetting another stone. And so one thing is get permission or consultation with the family members. And so we're here, we're not too sure what the base of the stone looks like, but we'll look at that in the next cut when we got our tripod chain fall set up. Friends and family, Oakland Cemetery, we're back here, Section 1, on the raise and reset of one of our smaller stones, and this is a Robert Kautz. It's pronounced almost like jewel, quartz. So what we did is we did a raise and reset, and then we have this handy probing tool. Before we decided to raise the stone, one thing you want to verify is the dimensions of the stone, the dimensions of the base. And so we basically use this probing tool to figure out where the base was. We could not locate a base. So short of just being able to move the stone physically, we're able to do that. And as a precaution, once we took the stone and set it aside, we still probed under the stone to verify there wasn't a foundation that was physically separated by roots. There was a lot of roots, but we did not find a foundation probably about 3 to 6 inches below this stone itself. So here we are on the raise and reset. We did verify the plumb, so it's verified vertically, horizontally, and then in row with the rest of the stones back here. And then what I'll do is the last thing we're going to do, we're just going to kind of do a mechanical cleaning of the stone with a nylon brush, some water. And the last thing we're going to do, we did mention that we had an opportunity to speak with the family, and we'll set the flower that they had set aside. And that's one thing you want to consider too, is that if you are working these stones and there's decorations there, just kind of set them aside and place them back on, because you never know when the loved ones are going to come back and visit. So I'll just do a quick cleaning of this, and you can see the marked difference of the stone itself. So I'm going to go ahead and read off what the stone says. It says Robert Kautz, born December 11, 1808, and died July 1899. So I'm sorry. So born December 11, 1899, and passed away July 1st, 1899. And the inscription says, I'll attempt to read this, so apologize while I walk in front of the camera. It says, God gave him, and God took him away. So, but we got a raise and reset complete. I'm going to do one final rinse of the stone, and later on, what we're going to do, most of the part that was buried in the ground was actually preserved by the ground. But when it's more dry out here, we're going to use the Orvis paste to knock a lot of the grit that was above the ground, and then hit it with the D2, and what will happen over time, the stone would just get brighter and brighter. So until next time, here you go for another raise and reset. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section below. Give us a like and subscribe, and thanks for your support. We'll see you next time.